In a world of market unpredictability, where conversion matters more and e-commerce faces challenges like never before, one solution stands in the way of cart abandonment, fraud, and bland website experiences. Bolt. Make sure you have a superhero by your side this summer.
Hello and welcome. We are excited to have you with us today. As an e-commerce business, you may not be dealing with villains or trying to stop an alien invasion. But the reality is, this year, many businesses are facing pressure like never before. And it feels like you need a superhero on your side. Someone who can read your customer's mind, make it easy for them to buy, and protect you from fraud, and generally fight for you. We know that it's harder than ever before to run an e-commerce business. Towards the beginning of the pandemic, online shopping spiked 40%. But as things return to normal, shoppers are starting to go back to physical stores, and e-commerce is trending down 25% year over year. The reality is, retailers can drive growth even in this tough environment by differentiating themselves and engaging much deeper with their customers. This means converting first-time visitors to shoppers and turning first-time shoppers into lifetime customers. It seems like the e-commerce ecosystem does not make it easy for retailers to innovate or adapt fast, but not both. Everything we are doing is in service of building your business faster and make it more efficient, all while driving a better shopper experience. It's in the face of adversity that the leaders find the most innovative ways to grow. Bolt is here to be your trusted partner in your journey. Through our core offering and these new product features, we are thrilled not to only arm you to succeed in the next few months, but to grow, prosper, and lead in the future. To fit into the theme we have running tonight, we want each of your business to have the shock and awe factor of a summer blockbuster. We know that there are 4 huge challenges that e-commerce companies are facing right now, and our summer product release address all of them. Number 1, conversion is more important than ever before. With IDFA going away, it's harder to target your customers and your conversion is suffering. While so many e-commerce companies are focused on the top of the funnel, 70% of transactions are still lost at checkout. That represents almost $1 trillion lost revenue every single year. Challenge number 2, knowing who your shoppers are is tougher than ever before. Repeat shoppers are essential to growing your business, but you have to know who they are first. With the privacy changes to Apple, Android, and the upcoming cookie apocalypse, merchants are struggling to track their customers. The Bolt network brings an ideal solution: friction-free account creation for your site. Some Bolt retailers have seen as much as 400% increase in logged-in users after integrating Bolt into their checkout. The third challenge e-commerce companies are tackling is balancing acquisition with a great customer experience. All of our product features are intended to be a win-win for your business and your shop. Just one example, Bolt one-click checkout is 47 seconds faster than a guest checkout. And when we ran the data, we saw a staggering 47% increase in conversion with Bolt one-click checkout shoppers versus guest shoppers. Finally, with the bear market looming, businesses across the board are feeling cost pressure. When every dollar counts, fraud costs and chargebacks should be fought head-on. The Bolt summer product release, we are bringing you more tools to improve your e-commerce business across all these 4 areas so that you can not only survive, but thrive. Downtimes build great businesses. And now is the time to build. Now, we want to show you more of what we have been working on and how it can help you sharpen your business and increase your conversion. Are we ready? Places, action.
It's getting harder than ever to know who your customers are. And with the stakes this high,
it's the cookie apocalypse!
Who will answer the call to help personalize your site and grow revenue? Bolt.
Please disperse! Nothing to see here, please!
Don't miss the new features coming out this summer.
Is this me? Missing that perfect moment to make a connection with your customers can be the difference between heartbreak and a lifetime of value together. But with the deprecation of third-party cookies, it's harder than ever to know who your shoppers are. We see many of our retailer partners come to Bolt struggling to increase account registrations. In fact, it's not uncommon for retailers to have most of their orders coming from guest shoppers. That leaves the majority of your customers as unknown shoppers. It's unclear who they are, if they've bought something from your site before, or what they might be looking for next. That's why driving account registrations and knowing your customers is crucial to not only increasing conversion, but also the lifetime value and repeat purchases of customers. Luckily, we can help you with Bolt Shopper Assistant and SSO Commerce. These products work hand in hand. With the Shopper Assistant, first-time shoppers are incentivized to create a Bolt account and receive a discount off of their first purchase. Then, SSO Commerce creates an account for your site, instantly increasing registrations. This all adds up to a seamless, personalized experience for returning shoppers. And 80% of shoppers want personalized experiences from retailers. When a repeat customer visits your site, they'll get product recommendations, can easily see their past order history, and much more. It's a win-win. Customers get a better impression and are more immersed with your brand, while you'll learn more about what they're looking for and continuously improve their experience with every visit. So what can you expect to get from the Shopper Assistant? You'll be able to turn anonymous guest shoppers into account-holding customers, increasing account registrations. You'll drive personalized experiences for shoppers that boost conversion. And lastly, you'll be able to improve the customer experience by hosting the most frequent actions in a single modal. And 51% of online shoppers say they're most likely to create a customer account when they get a discount or reward for signing up. So what's currently available? We have a sign-up discount, which is fully customizable by the retailer of what percentage discount to show. Product recommendations, which right now are selected by the retailer to show 6 featured products, and past order history for shoppers. And what's next? We'll have recently viewed items, dynamic product recommendations, and the ability to buy it again and reorder. The Shopper Assistant beta is currently available for customers using BigCommerce and Magento 2. We all know the shopper experience doesn't end when a customer buys a product. From reducing "where's my order" support tickets to ensuring shoppers can find the same products next time they visit your site, it's all part of building brand loyalty and producing positive experiences. To that end, we're excited to roll out a new and improved post-purchase experience with a huge free upgrade for Bolt retailers. Get ready for newly designed order tracking and order confirmation pages. This update will include key features like account creation, sign up for SMS order notifications, product recommendations, and customization options so that you can tailor the experience to your brand's look and feel. From a customer's perspective, everything will look and feel like an improved site page. They still get access to the relevant order tracking information that they need, while you get more opportunities to drive brand loyalty and increase the lifetime value of your customers. And setting things up is easy. Everything is integrated directly through Bolt, eliminating the need for any outside vendors or a laundry list of contractors. So, how will this redesign help your business? We know you'll see increased account registrations post-checkout, more repeat purchases through personalized product recommendations and reorders, and reduced support tickets for your staff with real-time order information and SMS updates for both logged in and guest shoppers. What's coming in the post-purchase upgrade? We'll have revamped page designs, a guest shopper experience, Bolt account creation opt-ins, SMS tracking opt-ins, product recommendations, and reorders. Retention is key to sustainable growth. Re-engaging a customer is 5 to 25 times cheaper than acquiring a new customer. 65% of US shoppers said that a positive experience is more influential than great advertising. And thank you emails have a 2.5 times better open rate and 7.9 times better click-through rate than e-commerce marketing emails alone. Shoppers visit a tracking page 3 times per order on average. While the post-purchase experience is an important part of sustainable growth, it's only a piece of the puzzle. You also need to find ways to reduce costs and spend less time on manual tasks in order to thrive in the wild.
Okay, are you ready for me? As some have playfully dubbed it, the cookie apocalypse is upon us. No matter what we agree to call it, we can all see that with privacy changes and increased competition, reaching your shoppers where they are is getting increasingly difficult. The solution that Bolt brings is increasing sales channels to grow touchpoints with existing shoppers and to reach new shoppers. We have a few ways to help you do this: QR codes, checkout links, and the Buy Now button. Let's start with QR codes. Bolt QR codes cut out a lot of extra steps. So in a high conversion use case, it's a great way to give your shoppers fast and easy checkout. Here's an example of an out-of-home ad. Shoppers simply scan the QR code with the camera on their phone, tap to open the page where they can learn more and can check out. Next are checkout links and the Buy Now button. Innovation to reduce friction and increase conversion. If you're featuring products on blogs or other content, your shoppers may be frustrated by a clunky process with redirects. But with checkout links, shoppers can go directly to the product detail page with the same look and feel. You'll notice that instead of Add to Cart, the button says Buy Now. Once Jane decides to buy this sweater and enters her email, we recognize that she's in the Bolt network. She gets a one-time password texted to her. She makes sure all the details are correct, and the sweater is hers. You may be feeling pressure on ad and marketing budgets, and all the more reason to make every dollar count and maximize average order value. Leveraging our latest checkout enhancements is the perfect way to tackle this problem head-on. Don't miss a chance to offer more customizations, flexible shipping options, or recommend personalized product recommendations, especially when shoppers have high purchase intent. Let's jump into a deep dive on 5 ways you can increase average order value and drive higher conversion with checkout enhancements. First, we now have dynamic upsells. These are tailored product recommendations that will help you grow average order value. You can choose whether you'd like to show upsell recommendations before checkout or within checkout. And Bolt Dynamic Upsells work with your upsell engine so that recommendations are tailored to each shopper. Bolt now integrates with Yotpo to provide loyalty. I don't know about you, but I love getting points when I shop. And 75% of shoppers say they favor companies that offer rewards. Now you can let shoppers accrue and redeem loyalty rewards in checkout with Yotpo, a leading loyalty program provider. Here, you see Jane checking out with Bolt. She's very loyal to this brand and has over 6,000 points she can redeem. She chooses to redeem 4,000 points and gets $20 off her purchase. With complex shipping options, your shoppers can select different delivery methods within the same order. Shoppers have the flexibility to choose to ship to multiple addresses or ship to your store. This is the flexibility that your shoppers expect. McKinsey found that 56% of shoppers plan to continue using buy online, pickup in store. We now have paid gift options. Shoppers can choose to gift wrap their items or provide personalized gift messaging during checkout. That extra touch can mean so much when you get a gift that's wrapped and has a nice note. Finally, we've launched custom text fields. You can now set up custom text fields in checkout so shoppers can input delivery notes, recipient contact information, or whatever custom text you need. You have the flexibility to add these text fields to the shipping, delivery, or payment steps. Well, I think we got it, right?
In the wild, you're expected to guide your business through all kinds of problems. Risk assessment and fraud. Dealing with nature's fury. Who can you count on to be your guide? Bolt.
Jen, take 4. Navigating the jungle of payment redundancies and fraud can be a grueling, tiring process. And if you're going to thrive, you can't afford to lose sales because of a payment processor outage. After all the resources you and your team put into getting shoppers to your site and giving them a great experience, how frustrating would it be if they can't complete their purchase? Outages happen even with the best payment processors. During outages, we will see more declines and you won't be able to process credit cards. This creates a bad customer experience, makes it less likely shoppers will return, and impacts your bottom line. Though this feature won't be ready in the summer release, we want to give you a little preview of how it'll work and what it can do for you. With this feature, merchants using payments processors other than Bolt Payments can fail over to Bolt Payments when their primary processor is down. Once this is set up, when we detect an outage, we will automatically reroute transactions over to Bolt Payments and shift back to the primary once the processor is back up. So what does this mean for you? Well, you'll never miss an order. Bolt gives you a built-in backup payment processor, reducing the impact of outages from hours to minutes. You'll also get peace of mind. Rerouting is automatic when there is an outage with no action needed from you. You can be secure in knowing that no matter what, you can continue processing payments. And shoppers can easily check out with their preferred payment method without a decline that was out of their control. We've covered so many different ways already that you can work on improving the customer experience and turn mysterious guest shoppers into loyal customers. The last thing you want to do is split your time even further. You've already got enough distractions. Fraud is the 5-letter F word that nobody wants to deal with. And it's a problem we can save you time on. Companies lose $20 billion in fraud each year, and it's difficult to know the risk of each transaction. With Bolt, you get deep insights into risk scoring for credit card transactions so you can make more informed risk decisions. In our last release, risk assessment scoring was launched for all Bolt customers who don't use Bolt fraud protections. Now, risk assessment scoring is available for every single Bolt customer, including those who already use Bolt fraud protections. For those who use fraud protections, now you can see risk scoring for credit card transactions in the merchant dashboard, see a breakdown of the influencing factors, and get transparency into indemnification decisions. With this feature, we provide more insight into how we decide if a transaction is risky. We help you understand how we determine whether or not to indemnify a transaction. You'll get more transparency on fraud signals on a per-transaction basis. Now let's see risk assessment scoring in action. You can view your risk score by logging into the merchant dashboard, navigating to transactions, and clicking into a specific transaction. Risk scores are a number between 1 and 1,000. Scores between 1 and 500 mean that we didn't detect any significant risk factors. Scores between 500 and 750 are medium risk, with some possible risk factors detected. Scores between 750 and 1,000 represent the riskiest transactions, with significant or multiple risk factors detected. You'll also see weighted factors, which show how much they influence the risk score. You don't need to do all the heavy lifting alone. Bolt is here to raise your conversion, turn guest shoppers into adoring fans, and help you navigate the jungle.
Thanks again for joining us for the Summer Product Showcase. We are excited for the season ahead. Our sole focus is to make sure you exceed your projection and build an even stronger business through the holiday season and years to come.
This summer, you only need one solution to improve your conversion. Take on the market's fury and do the impossible. Bolt. Don't miss the new features coming out this summer.